Good morning, students. Welcome to Computer Science class. The chapter we are going to discuss today is Web Application and Security. In the previous class, we have seen the first six topics of the web application and security. In it, we have seen the introduction of accessibility features and internet networking and all those architecture and types. On the continuation, we will be seeing online transaction today. So, online transaction means online shopping, online buying, online ticketing, e-ticketing, right? Then online purchasing, everything comes under online transaction. So here we'll be seeing online shopping first. It is the form of electronic commerce. It is the form of electronic commerce. It is not a direct dealing, that is direct commerce. Electronic commerce where customers can buy or sell goods over the internet. With the use of internet, the customers can buy or sell their products. So common terms that comes under online transaction is, so along with their portal, I have mentioned it clearly. IRCTC means it is an online portal for booking flight and the train tickets. So for booking tickets, we can use IRCTC. The next one is Flipkart. As everyone knows, it is an online shopping site for buying consumer products. So eBay is for buying as well as we can sell goods, right? Redbus is an online portal for the booking bus tickets. So the way we use internet for our convenience to buy or purchase or sale, that is commercial purpose, comes under online transaction. So online transaction using Flipkart, let us have a example of buying something. The first step is you have to open up the browser and you have to type the flip www dot, that is their web address as in their address bar, and you have to press the enter so that it will move your web page towards the Flipkart's home page. So to perform transaction using Flipkart, you need to sign up. So the home page shows you the sign up page, that is login page, or the new customer, that is if you are a new one, you have to enroll your details for purchasing. If you are already a customer, you have to sign up using your already given password and the username. So the whole login page have to be filled with an email address and the password. On giving up those details, you will be moved on to the next page of the Flipkart. From there, you can select your product and select the payment method. So finally, after all searching, you will be selecting a product which you'd like. After that, you have to select the payment method and choose the online banking. If you are choosing online banking, you will be transferring your account, that is your money account, from your account to the Flipkart's account. So it will be asking the bank details and credit card details. So you'll be typing those CV numbers and the required fields of those section and finish up the payment. This is online transaction. So similarly, we can book ticket using IRCTC for the train by clicking on the train timings, train name, and book ticket option. We can select the number of seats and the details of those passengers. By enrolling all these details, you will be finally asked with the payment. After paying up your payment, your ticket will be confirmed, right? Okay, the next one is internet security. Internet security is a branch of computer security. It is a part of computer science which deals with safeguarding your details, that is, safeguarding your information in the computer. So across the internet. So we all are using internet nowadays. So there is a need, or that is there is a threat across the internet that the hackers, stealers, right, fishers, there are a lot of names to be called, those who steal our information from our data, from our system. So this can be protected using some security measures. Okay, so but the best practices for the security mentioned here were using strong password. Once you log in using some account id, that is log in using some username and passwords, we must have a strong password. While using online transaction, if we use a common password that can be easily analyzed, it will be a critical for our account. So we must use strong password. The password should contains letters, numbers. It should have more than 8 characters. So some of the sites have mentioned clearly to with certain number of characters, so mainly have to mention more than 8 characters. And in order to make your password strong, we have to type letters, numbers, and characters in between. Next thing is keeping your username and password private. We should not often log in using our account in everywhere. We should be very conscious with our account, so we should keep our username and password as a private one. Next one is registering with websites. So while registering with websites, while working on a system, we may get many ads. We should not sign up every time on seeing any ads. We should be very conscious whether the site is secure or it is not secure. Based on it, we have to register. Then next one is do not share personal information. If they are asking for pin number, bank account number, or if they are asking for your password, we should not ever and we should not transfer those details to an unknown person, to an unknown site. Secure transaction. We have to complete our transaction to its end point. We should not quit our transaction in its partial mode. We should completely enclose all the furnished details, and finally we have to make sure whether the transaction is complete, and then only we have to quit from the system. Next one is install firewall. So firewall is nothing, that is it is some similar to a wall that is placing. This will filter up the data that you're downloading from the internet. So firewalls will help you to protect uh, non-secure documents entering into your computers without your notice. So next one is clearing data stored in the browsers. We have to repeatedly clear up the data that we are often using. We should not keep lag of those data in our system. Never install software from unknown sources. Like installing softwares, like uploading what security procedures, and uploading new apps. These have to be checked clearly for its security. Okay. Next one is maintain workplace safety. So workplace safety is, first we must so this is for people who work with the system. We have to check it out all these safety measures in a s- system using room. So first thing is basic safety rules in an organization. Fire escape plan must be installed at proper levels. So in case of, since it is all an electronic items and electronic gadgets, there is a possibilities for the fluctuations. So the fluctuations may arise as a fire accident. So we must have a proper escape plan at proper levels. So we must have our conduct regular drills. So regular checking out of the system's heat and everything have to be checked properly. Maintenance of safety equipment must be taken care of regularly. As I said, the system's temperature have to be cooled down the system so that it will not be getting overheated up. Next one is false and slip safety rules. So it should be, what are the methods that can be provided by reducing the false and slip safety rules. Workplace must be properly ventilated. So the workplace that we are using have to be in a ventilated mode so that the heat that system produces will not affect the damage of the parts inside the computer. Next one is flows must be clean and dry. The clean flows and the dry flows will help the um, users of the computer to reduce the dust that is being entered up into your system. Okay. Oil spills must be, dust must be immediately cleaned. So once an oil or some dust is accumulated over in your accumulated in your use workplace, we must often clean it using some preventive measures. Smoke alarms must be placed at proper intervals. So when you feel some smoke, then you have to check it out in the manual work. So it will be a difficult one. So we have to set up some smoke alarms when we feel some smoke from any systems or any uh, switchboards, etc. Next one is keep workplace as a no smoking zone. So we must keep those that is the workplace as a no smoking zone. Smoking zone. Next one is use of first aid. We must use a first aid box often in order to maintain a safety workplace. Next one is prevent accidents and emergencies. It can be or accidents can be of different types. Accident at workplace may be because of the falls and slips. Next one is fire or industrial diseases and illnesses, road traffic accidents, clinical accidents, sports related accidents, etc. So these are the different types of accidents that is commonly occur in the workplaces. Handling accidents, we must handle some accidents using some safety measures. So before begin our work, we must be check our workplace to be safe enough. Next one is immediately call the medical team for any injury. In case of any injury or any ill effects, we must call for the medical team, and we must be always stay alert in our work. We should pay attention to and follow the emergency drills. So emergency drills have to be pay attention. We should not be careless on our attention drills. Next one is last topic is the protect and health and safety at work. So the hazards, that is what is hazard. Hazard is a form of error that occur in our system or in our health, etc. So it can be of different types based on the industry and environment in which the employees work. So different types of hazard that being affected by the users were physical hazard. Physical hazard maybe refers to the over usage of the computer. Chemical hazard, the exposure. Biological, mental hazard, that is mechanical. So these types of hazards are common, different types of hazards. Checklist for workstations. So before we start up a workstation, we have to checklist, that is we have to check out what are the details are necessary. We must provide a sufficient space. We should not place the systems next to next others, so that it will be looking so clumsy, and the heat of one system will be affecting the other system also. Next thing is provide adequate lighting. So adequate lighting means the if that is lighting have to be switched on while we are using the monitors, so that our eye will not be get irritated. So the proper lighting have to be provided. Next one is windows fitted with adjustable coverings. So we should not place our systems on the direct sunlight. It has to be protected with a set of glasses that will reflect back the radiation. Next thing is be spacious enough when a workstation is shared by more than one person. We should be more spacious, that is, the system should to be placed in a spacious method so that it can be shared equally by other persons also. Next one is display screen. So the display screen of the key system have to be checked properly for the well defined adequate size, that is size of the font and the spacing have to be clearly mentioned, it so that it will not affect your irritation or will not cause any irritations in your eyes. Okay. Next thing is have a stable image. We should not have a blur image, or we should not have a motion image always. We should have a stable image so that the user can clearly see there. Have an easily adjustable brightness and contrast. The brightness and the contrast have to be adjusted according to the lightnings that is being provided to the user. Tilt and swivel easy to the user. So we have to, we should the system has to be moved according to the light that is being responded to the user. be free from the glare and reflections. So we should keep our system we should not sit in the position of being glad. It should we should check for the glare and for the reflections, and separate base for the screen or an adjustable table. We should have a separate base for the screen and for the adjustable table. The keyboard, so we should be tilt easily, should not separate from the screen, allowed to user to adopt a comfortable working position. So we should not make the system keyboard to be tilted. So it should be tilted in a easily adjustable manner. Next one is have a space in the front to support for the hands of arms. We should not wave our hands while working. We should be placed or as in the positions of the ethics positions we have clearly mentioned, our wrist should be placed on the table. So proper support have to be provided. Have clearly and legible symbols for the keys. So the over usage of the keyboards may cause the may rise gives rise to the erase of all those names of the keys. It should be avoided. Next one is workplace evacuation. So evacuation is removing everything. So the workplace, once you are working in a place, we have to uh, evacuate something. So the before evacuating, in case of any danger or any critical situations, emergencies, we have to evacuate those places. So first thing, we have to create a policy among the team members regarding the evacuation. Then second one is designated assembly point for emergencies. So we have to make a designated assembly points. After evacuating from the places, we have to rejoin into another place. That can be given according to the team leader's effort. Next one is buddy system for differently able persons with this. So buddy system refers to the helping system that can be applied to those people differently able persons for their disabilities. Next one is floor plans with evacuation routes in work areas. So the planning of the floors and evacuation routes have to be clearly mentioned. Next one is assembly areas. The assembling area have to be checked properly before their workstation emergency. Healthy living. So we all work for the healthiness of our body. So the healthy living have to be maintained. So first thing is healthy eating habits, physical activities, stress management, healthy mind, sound sleep and goal settings. These are the methods in which we can achieve the healthy living. Thank you.